All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all the praises, honor, glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders of great millstone, root we teach well, Wa Barakathon, and to the hopeful elect. All right, now we're the GMS Hebrew Israelites, Dallas branch, and we're going through the Spirit, man. And first, we're gonna start with 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15.
This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. I'm gonna start 14 for you, bro. I have written unto you, fathers, because you have known him that is from the beginning. I have written unto you, young men, because you are strong, and the word of the Most High abideth in you.
Who's the word? Yahweh Shai. He gives us the light, the understanding, man, and it abides in us, man. Because guess what? Our forefathers, they were seeing visions, different revealings, and they were going to be giving that into the men after them, right? So that's what. Hey, guess what? They were giving us information, key information we need now. You see, but we have it through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai. We had to understand it. You got it, bro.
It says, and the word of the Most High abideth in you, and you have overcome the wicked one.
Oh yeah, who's the wicked one? Who's the wicked the Bible speaks of? Esau Edom. That's the one who's completely contrary to the scriptures. And Esau Edom is a so-called white man, man. He's really red. And everything he does is completely contrary to the scriptures, man. The Lord gave laws, statutes, and commandments in the Old and New Testament for a lot of you Israelites, man. And guess what? It tells you the instructions on how to govern the world, how to rule the earth. And Esau has completely diverted from all of that, man. So as it's gonna go into, we can't follow Esau. We can't follow the ways of this world, man. We gotta depart from this ways. You got it, bro.
Revelation 12 and verse 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
And when you go, and that him is talking about that old devil, the dragon, the serpent, Esau Edom. You see, those are all names that he goes by. That little serpent grew into a big ass beast like now, man. See, Esau is governing the whole world with that wickedness, man, that he's pushing. You got it, bro.
It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
Yeah, by the word, man. By these scriptures. That's how we're going to overcome this beast, man. This lawless ruler that's over us, which is Esau Edom. That's how we overcome is by the word. You see? And by Yahweh Shai's blood. His blood is gonna be our sacrifice. Because guess what? The Lord is going to come back and he's going to destroy America, man. And guess what? In order to be passed over, you got to have Yahweh Shai's blood on you. That's what's going to be that atonement to where you don't get judged with America. You got it, bro.
It says, and they love not their lives unto the death.
Yep, they love not their lives unto death, man. You see, so until we die, we gotta love our lives so much to the point we gotta hate our lives so much, actually, to the point where we're willing to let it go for the sake of the Lord, man. Because Esau is trying to completely have control over you. He wants to put his micro C-hip in you, which is right here in this sign. And if you take this is basically a signal that shows that Esau is he's your guy. He's your Lord, man. He's branding you as being his possession, like you're his. You're no longer in the hands of the Lord. You see, so you can't take that micro C if there's no repentance.
Yep.
And that's what he's trying to do.
I got a precept.
Nah, you got it. You read Revelation 20. What?
I just read it.
Revelation 12 and 11.
12 and 11.
Oh, 20. I'm sorry. I'm speaking
you got
too fast.
Yeah. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4. It says, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. That's talking about the elect, man, 144,000. Right? It says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, which is a testimony. Right? It says, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Just backing you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, individuals that stand firm unto the end, okay, are the ones that's not gonna love their life unto death. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what majority of people are focusing on, you know, loving their life, you know what I'm saying, living their best life, YOLO, all that. But then when they lose those things that they take pleasure in, then they start to lament. Then they think that there's no point in life, which the point in life really is to serve the Lord, man. You know, so individuals that believe in Yahweh Shai, certain of us, you know, are going to be beheaded for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, for the witness of Yahweh Shai. You know, just backing you up.
God, yep. Beautifully put, man. That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting to inherit the new kingdom. This kingdom that we're in right now is gonna be destroyed, man. If you actually believe in the scriptures clearly speak against this world. And when you apply prophecy to this world, we'll see that Babylon the Great is America, man. That nation that will have that influence over all the rest of the nations, that will come in the spirit of Sodom and Egypt, that's America, man. And that's where we're at right now. And the Lord is not with the stuff being pushed in this world. You see, so if you're actually a man of the Lord, you'll be against this world as well. So you won't be trying to ultimately trying to trim your way, as it says in Jeremiah the 2nd chapter, trying to change up so you can have a spot in this world, man. Because we all know that everything requires a sacrifice. If you want to be the man on Esau world, you got to sacrifice, man. You got to give something up. Or if you want to be the man in the Lord's kingdom, you gotta lay down your life for Him. It's one of the two. That's why it says, can somebody get that John 15? You cannot serve two masters. Yeah, because you got to choose. You got to pick one. It's either you're going to worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, which means to bow down, or you're going to bow down to Esau Edom. Now you read it up, Baba Shai?
Yep. This is, let's see here. John chapter 15. No,
I got it right here.
Isn't
Matthew
15?
6.
Oh, Matthew. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't see John 15 yet.
It's Matthew chapter 6 and verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
You can't serve the Most High and Mammon, God of fucking riches, man. And that's what a majority of our people, they don't want to choose. They want to have a spot in this world. That's why you got guys that's making a ministry into merchandise, man. You see, this thing is about serving the Lord, not serving ourselves. You got a big ass, you finna have this big holly jolly Passover. You selling all shit in the Passover, man. That's not what this thing is about, man. You got camps charging for the breakdowns. That's not what the Lord sent us down here to do. We ain't down here to make no fucking money. We're supposed to do the Lord's work.
Yeah, you're not supposed to make money off the. Let's break it down. Off the word of the Lord. You're not supposed to charge, like you said, charge for the breakdowns, and, charge for the prophecies and stuff.
God, if I may add to the brother, that what a lot of these guys doing, that's why they didn't want to accept Yahweh Shai, because they trying to glorify themselves versus glorify the Lord. And the Lord ain't with that, man. You got it, brother.
2 Corinthians 2 and 17 in the NLT. You see, we are not like the many hucksters who preach for personal profit. We preach the word of the Most High with sincerity and with Hamashiach's authority, knowing that the Most High is watching us.
God, we're fearing the Most High's eyes. We're fearing Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai's eyes, not the eyes of men. That's why you got guys that all about wearing fringes, the glorious garments. They got all these they Jake all flashy trying to be we're so righteous, man. But that's not what this thing is about. We're supposed to be serving the Lord, not be the people around us.
Can I read you something?
God, you got it.
It's Proverbs 23 and 23 in the NLT. It says, get the truth and never sell it. Yeah. Also get wisdom, discipline, and good judgment. Yeah, like you mentioned, we're not supposed to sell this truth. Yeah. It's it was freely given to us. Yeah. We're supposed to freely give it. Yeah. Now, when you see guys doing something else, like making the fringes a priority and things like carnal things, it's like, are you trying to get out of here? The goal is salvation and the kingdom to come. They're trying to establish something here on this side. You can tell by what these particular camps are making a priority by salvation is the actual goal for them. For a true believer, that's the goal. We're trying to get out of here. We're not trying to establish our own righteousness on this side, put ourselves up on this high level, and get reverence on this side, man. That's vainglory. Yeah. You see, you got it, brother.
Yeah. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they might not be high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth richly all things to enjoy. Yeah, so it says, charge them that are rich in this world, not to be high-minded. Why? Because you can easily let those things go to your head. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of freedom, because you used to being a slave. You know what I mean? Everybody, Jake got that one-up spirit. You know what I'm saying? And, people like to shit on each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my car is newer. I make more money. My house is bigger. Whatever the case is, I got a better paying job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that gets into the mind, and that's really people. They get some people's mind that makes you more valuable.
Shit. Well, let's go. Get a little break, man. Yeah. Yeah, about like your shit. Yeah, man. Dealt with his paperwork. Yeah. Man, what you think about that goddamn movie, man? This guy was lying like a motherfucker, boy. He want everybody to still think that he in that same old, that glory, that same power. You ain't going for that shit. Now you telling me you live streamed this shit 60 years ago. Might be, was it more than 60 years? And when did they so-called land on the moon the first time?
1947?
So yeah, more than 60 years.
Yeah, it was like 40.
So you live streamed this shit to space more than 60 years ago, and you can't live stream it today.
Yeah. And they just left the cameraman on the moon while
Yeah.
they took off too. Yeah, right.
And the cameraman, the first time you went up there, the cameraman was already outside the ship.
Yeah.
Set that bitch up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got something for you.
Or this nigga set the camera up and go back on the ship and then come out.
Yeah.
What happened? You know what I mean? Nigga, you finished.
Through. I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Everybody's sobering up for that wine he been pushing.
Yeah,
Well, majority, a lot of people are.
majority, right?
I ain't
Not
gonna say
everybody.
it because niggas is still asleep.
Yeah, a lot of these niggas is knocked the fuck out still.
A lot of these niggas, man, it's still happy hour. It's still happy hour for them. See here. I don't got nothing to put this mic on, y'all. I could put it on this, I guess.
Here,
I could put it on this, I guess.
I got well, I don't know if that'll work. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
I just didn't want this hanging there to fall off or something.
God.
But it's all good.
Oh, here it is. Look.
Let's see.
72.
They live stream
Look,
it in
but look at that
color.
little shit. That's like a science project.
Come on, man.
He said, Houston, we're out of here. You see that? Look how it blast off. No afterburners, no nothing.
We about to get started here shortly, y'all.
Yeah, they just left him there. Just left him there. Man. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we was through back there. Our parents was through to believe that shit. Yeah, we was kids. We didn't believe whatever they said. Well, yeah, probably. Damn. Yeah, that was 72. I think it's 42.
Isaiah 47, just start there and just go.
Okay.
You gonna get? You said yours upstairs? We gonna wait.
Oh man, I might just go. Yeah, I might just go.
Take it from mine. You can take it from mine. All right. All right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, a few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. Man, it's beautiful to see all these prophecies playing out, all the evidence that the scriptures are true playing out before your face. If you can't see it now in this time, man, maybe it's just not meant for you to see. All right, so Esau Edom, the so-called white man, there's a man who carries out the bidding of Satan in the scriptures. There's a nation of people who do this. The scriptures say there are many antichrists.
Right.
All right, I know in the world you've been taught that, oh, there's going to be this one God. No, it's a nation of people. Okay? Actually, we can go get that second. You got it. I know you're all thinking about. And then from there, we just get on this devil and clarify who he is. All right? Because there's a people over there masquerading in the Holy Land that they're the actual bloodline descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, I'll say this. When Christians talk about the promises and the covenants, they never go down into Isaac and then Jacob.
Yeah.
Because if you were to do that, you're showing that there's people that are excluded. Right? Because Abraham didn't just have Isaac. That wasn't his only son. But it was a son in which the promises were passed down to. And then it goes to Jacob and to the tribes. Okay? So you got Christians, they put that spin on Abraham, and vocab got this new term. He says eschatologically, the Christian church are the Israelites today. Eschatologically, I couldn't even find a definition. Y'all can find a definition. I think he just made the shit up. All right? But that means in today's time. He was saying in today's time, the Christian church will be the Israelites. That's not according to the seed. You go to Isaiah 59 and 21, it lets you know it's dealing with a seed in regards to the promises and the Lord's understanding.
Right. That's
All right?
that BS of that replacement theology, man.
Yeah. So he just redresses it every couple of months with new words.
Even though the scriptures say Malachi 3 and 6, I am the Lord, I change not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And he says the scripture says, but he never actually reads where it says it. Isn't that strange? All right, you got it, brother. Oh, you can get that 2 Thessalonians because there would have proved that there's a nation of people carrying out evil in the earth. That was their role in the Lord's movie, and they're still here today. Because when the Lord returns, there's going to be a nation of people ruling. You can go to 2 Ezra 6 and 9 to get that. All right, go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first,
Right.
and that man of sin be revealed.
There's a man of sin, and he's getting ready to be revealed, man. You can go get the lake being made bare, Obadiah. You got it.
All right, it says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Huh?
It says, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship.
Now, let me ask you a question. Are the Arabs walking around in the earth saying, we've outdone the God of the Bible? Are the Arabs walking around setting themselves up like the Most High? No. There's only one nation of people who are doing that, saying, we don't need God, we can make our own water. If you don't merge with machines, you're going to be extinct. There's only one nation of people who are speaking like that in the earth and have the authority to push it. All right? Go ahead.
It says,
If you got a word or something, then yeah.
fine, it says, verse 4, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship. I got the word opposing.
Okay.
All right? It's the Greek word, I'll let him say it.
Strong's G480.
Antikamai, it says, to be set over against, to be opposite to oppose, to be adverse to withstand, to be contrary. All right, it says adversary. You see, now who's, like the brother is going into, man, who's the one who's opposing, all right, every way of the Lord, man. You see, with this talk of this lab-grown meat, GMO foods, man, you see, that's him opposing and exalting himself above all that is called the Most High, man.
Yeah,
You see?
nature.
Yep, nature. You know what I'm saying? Now there's more than two genders. You see? All this is this man speaking against everything that Yahweh Shema Shah stands for, like it says in the book of Revelation. It says he basically he blasphemed the name of the Lord. You see? And then in the tabernacle, and them they dwell in heaven, man. You see, and that name goes into what? Reputation. You see, so everything that Yahweh Shema Shah stands for, this man is totally opposite and opposite against, man. You see, everything that's natural. You see, that's why he's trying to do away with natural with natural food. You see, even the relationship between a man and a woman, he's trying to do away with that natural relationship, man. You see, everything natural, this man is warring against, man. You see, and what I mean natural is that everything that Yahweh Shema Shah has created, man. You see.
Right. Go ahead.
All right, back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, in the middle of verse 4, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Yeah. So that's just like it talks about in Isaiah 14, man. He's trying to be like the Most High. That's why, you see the younger brother mentioned over to me when I walked up. He said, "What about these AI girlfriends? You see this stuff?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, this devil wants to control sex.
Yeah.
If you can control sex, you can control who's born in the earth. You can control the spirits that enter into the earth. So to be like the Most High, you got to have some kind of dominion over that. All right. So that's why he wants to, kind of push that agenda, the demolition man. All right.
And this new AI is really what the average term that I use called God tech. Right? Because that's exactly what this is, man. This is his new God. All right. So when you look at it, it's like, and I'm just speaking as a man when I say that, but as we read here, the scriptures talk about how Esau is trying to be like God. And so what is his Yahweh Shai, his AI, his creation? You see what's going to bring salvation onto the people in his eyes, man. All right, what through left hand means, man. All right, does not the scripture says there is a way that seems right unto a man, but in the end there is death? And that's what this man is pushing, ultimately, death, man. But you have to, when you understand the scripture, you understand that the Lord set him up, all right, to be that, all right? And he would exalt himself to be that, man. All right, to show the world what wickedness is, chiefly the elect, all right? Because our job is as kings and priests, man, is to be able to judge righteously. So we have to go through all this hell, man, and deal with this damn devil, man.
Yeah. Because he's taking technology and using it to oppress the world, man.
Man.
Right? You see, to the point to where he's trying to bring forth this NWO, man, to where these people ain't gonna have no freedom, man. Once he puts this, he's right now talking about merging. He's doing it, man. Merging man with machine.
Yep.
You see. Yep. Like I said, he's trying to do away with everything that's natural, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "Hey, the days shall be shortened for the elect's sake."
Yep.
If not, there wouldn't be no flesh left, man. You see, it wouldn't be anything natural. Flesh is something Yahweh Shai created. You see, Esau is trying to change the creation and splice it and slap his name on it and present it as something he made, man.
Right.
You see, a fucking great value version, man. You see. Right. And in this new society that he's going to create, you're going to be monitored 24/7. You see, they're having now this technology to where it can read your mind, man. You see this dude. This dude, this MIT, all right, he created
That headset?
the headset, man. You see, they can basically read your thoughts, man. You see, and it can link you up. It can link you up to the internet, man. You see?
Put you in that database.
Yeah, exactly. So once he do that, your thoughts are not gonna even something that Yahweh Shai gave unto you. Your own thoughts are not gonna be private anymore, man. There's no way you're gonna be able to hide from this man. Going back into his God complex that he has, man. He wants to be the Most High.
Yeah. The Most High knows the most inner workings of a man.
Yeah.
What it says, the
secret parts.
The secret parts. He knows the heart is desperately wicked. He knows people's thoughts.
Yeah.
So he's trying to mimic everything the Most High has in his arsenal. All right. But it's being revealed for all this information to come out of what he's trying to do. When he's trying to, in the midst of him trying to fulfill it, so you can be warned against it, man. All right, so you can. We got some more on that, but I want to read that Obadiah, what is it, 1 and 2, and then Isaiah 47, the second verse as well. I'll read it. It's Isaiah 47. I just read 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne." So this station that he's been put in, his time is almost up. Yep. So it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Looking with your carnal eyes, but at the end of the day, through the Spirit, we know the end of this man. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind the beetle. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. Part of this man he's being revealed. Yep. To be that very wicked that we're reading about in 2 Thessalonians that we're going to finish off. Okay.
If I could just grab real quick. This is Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? And just like what the priest just talked about, man, through the scriptures, man.
Yep.
Okay, we go through the scriptures, combing through the scriptures, because it lets us know the mindset of this damn devil, man. What he's going to do before he does it. So call Allah Yahweh that he's left us this report, which we believe in, all right, to be able to go in here, man, and expose this damn devil for who he is.
There you go.
All right, back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 5, it says, "Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time."
Yeah, he's being revealed, especially in this time. All right? The mystery of iniquity doth already work because the Romans were ruling back then during the time that letter was written.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So, it was like was like, hey, I'm giving you a hint who this motherfucker is, but it ain't that time yet. You know what I mean? They had to write them letters in code, man. The same way we gotta say cotton swab and all these different terms. We can't just outright say it, but y'all know what we're talking about. You know?
Esau had to grow. He had to grow into that full-grown dragon, man. You see, during that time, it wasn't. You know, now we're in the time of him being revealed. Because like it says in the book of Revelation, it says that he will be set free 1,000 years to deceive. You see, now we're in the end of that. Now we're in the time of him being revealed, man. You see, that way, like the brother had read in Obadiah, man. You see, you search up. You search the hidden things up through the scriptures, man. You see, Yahweh unlocked, you know what I'm saying, the road, this understanding, and gave it back unto us in these times, man. And now Esau is being revealed, man. You see, right? And that's according to prophecies. Revelation chapter 11 goes into that, man. You see, when the prophets, when the Lord puts the breath back into unto His people, man. Right. All right, unto His people. That's how you say that shit. That's synonymous with the destruction of this man. Yeah. You see.
Yep.
This is Daniel 12:4. And this will let you know, just going off what the priest said, this is how you know what time that we're in right now. It says, but thou, Daniel, shut up the words of the book and seal it, even until the time of the end. So we know the book of Revelations lets you know that the seals have been broken, they've been opened up. So we are at that time of the end here. And it says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And that's what's happening right now through this damn devil and this AI, man. He's able to do this stuff because we are at the end. All right, the books have been opened, all right, and this damn serpent, which is now grew into a 7-headed dragon, okay, or a 10-headed dragon, is now ruling the earth in wickedness, man. Yep. But it's his time. It's also time for him to go down, man. Yeah. All right, the time is up, man. Look, at the end of the day, we had to go through hell, man. So, like we say, man, y'all just gotta take it like a man, man. Yep. We did. Yep. 400 plus years, we had to eat it, did we not? Yeah. It's y'all's turn.
Yeah. So that white guilt that you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to follow through on it. So the hell and heaven, by the way, are living conditions for those who are new tuning in. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, because you got a bunch of Israelites who, I don't know, maybe they got an increase in their wages. They started teaching hell all of a sudden. All right, we know that that's not true. We know that's of the world. All right, but hell and heaven are living conditions. The place under the sun, which is the earth, this is the place where judgment takes place. This is the domain where judgment takes place, man. It's not a place, it's a mystical place. You burn in the dark forever. Okay?
Man, this shows even that concept, that don't even scare you niggas, man. Yeah. Cause you still out here being demons.
Shit, you heard that Biggie Small song, what? He said, I don't know the words, man. But you know, Tupac had I want to go to heaven with the goody goodies. I forget the words.
Tims and hoodies.
Fucking up the song. But y'all go look the shit up, man. Niggas ain't worried about that. Niggas gonna do their wickedness, man. All right. Now, finish that verse all the way through verse 9, and then we gonna prove. I want you to get Isaiah 26 and 10, and then after that we'll get some more after that. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2. All right, at verse 6. Well, now in verse 7 it says, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work."
What? The Romans ruling during that time, right? Go ahead.
It says, "Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way." Yep. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed."
Then shall the wicked be revealed. Go ahead.
"Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming."
Now, when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, it paints a scene for you of all the armies and the nations gathered, okay, and the Lord coming back and destroying them. So right here, it's alluding to that with the brightness of his coming. Because when he comes back on that fathership, man, in the midst of them fighting during World War III, which is also prophesied in the scriptures, all right, I know you haven't heard that before if you're coming from the church. But there's a great battle that's very detailed in the scriptures in which the Lord is going to intervene, and the kingdoms of this world are going to become the kingdoms of our Lord. You see? You got it? You got a word?
All right, back in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, all right, in verse 9, it says, "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan."
Ooh, there's a people on the earth whose coming is after the working of Satan. Just like you have a people on the earth whose coming is after Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. All right, go ahead.
It says, "Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
And the biggest portion of that is the technology the brother was speaking about earlier. It's AI, which is just artificial angels, all right, to do it, going back and forth in the earth, reporting things, gathering information, all right. He's trying to create his artificial godhead. So that's who is this talking about, okay? Now to double back on what we were speaking on earlier, you have a people in the land, the head tribe of this nation of people, all right, Amalek, dwelling in the Holy Land, dealing in a wicked fashion. That's also a clue. Because when we go back, when the children of Israel go back to the land, there's a particular way the earth is going to function. And it's not functioning that way now, which must mean, according to prophecy, that the people didn't actually go back. So let's read that in Isaiah 26, in verse 10, I believe.
Con, this is Isaiah 26 and 10. Let favor be showed unto the wicked.
Now get Job 9 and 24 real quick. Then we'll read this, so you can see like this constant connection.
Yep.
There's this constant connection of somebody, of people being called the wicked. Go ahead.
Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. All right, who are the judges in the scriptures? All right, the men of Israel, man. We brought up the prophets. You had judges before you had prophets, right? He covered the. Who's the main chief judge throughout the volume of the book? Yahweh Shah. So not only have they casted his way down and covered the way of righteousness down, on a low level, he says, if you want to explain it that way, they even covered up what the prophets and that family of people look like. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where? Who is he?
Can I line it up with something?
Yeah,
You can break
go
it
ahead.
down. This is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and rebuild the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Okay, so now you've seen this term, the wicked, and then when you see a nation attached to it, it's always Edom.
Yep.
When you go to Lamentations 4 and 20, go ahead, 4 and 22, go there too.
And it says, and the people,
And the people.
not just one man, let you know it's a people, his nation.
Yeah.
The Lord has indignation forever.
There's a nation of people who are put here on the earth to carry out wickedness. That's their part. And they're not going to change, so there's no hope for them. Okay, go ahead. You got it? Get that real quick, that Lamentations 4? All right. And then we'll get that, because it is,
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
All right, because we've been catching hell. So at the end of our hell, like you mentioned earlier, you said the spirit being breathed into the nation of Israel is synonymous with the fall of a particular people.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right?
It says, he will visit thine iniquities, O daughter of Edom.
So after the nation of Israel is done going into captivity, all right, and you know the nation of Israel is going to be in captivity up until the kingdom of heaven is established.
Right.
How do we know that? Well, you know the curse will take hold of us, and the curses aren't lifted until you go to the very end of the book, Revelation 22 and 3, when it says, and then there shall be no more curse. So the curses are going to be upon the nation of Israel right up until the kingdom of heaven is established. So here, when you're reading Lamentations 4, when it's talking about the end of our, captivities, and it's talking about Edom, it's like, oh snap! Now I'm getting the timeline in my head now.
Yeah.
I'm able to piece together the sequence of these events. Go ahead.
It says, O daughter of Edom, he shall discover thy sins.
Yeah. So then their punishment and judgment begins to take place. Okay? So now that we pretty much identified to you, if you can see it, who the wicked is, when the scripture said the wicked, who is it talking about? You have some of our people that are wicked, but you have the wicked. Okay? Yeah. And look at the spirit that's on Romans 1. Romans 1 is walking around. You know? Go ahead.
Isaiah 26 and 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked.
Favor has been shown to them, has it not? They've been given the fatness of the earth.
Yep.
Isaac gave Esau a blessing. It was temporary.
Yeah.
All right, there's only two people in the scriptures that's been given a blessing to have world domination.
Yes.
Okay? That's Esau and Jacob. Esau's was temporary, though.
Yep.
Jacob is eternal.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yet will he not learn righteousness.
So he has everything to afford righteousness in the earth. There's nothing holding him back besides the Lord's word, because he gave him a part for him to do righteousness in the earth. But he's not doing it. He says, "Fuck that! I'm gonna be a nigga." That's what he is. He's the real nigga in the earth.
Yep.
Ain't no nigga realer than Esau. He's the realest nigga out there. Okay? The white man is the realest nigga you'll ever see. All right, go ahead. Just yo, Jake, like they put that term on their back, they wear it like a cape. I'm a real nigga. Nah,
Right.
nah. It's levels.
God. He said, in the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
Where's the land of uprightness? The land that was promised to our people.
That's right.
Right? So there's a people in the land of uprightness that's called the wicked, dealing injustice. Look at what they're doing over there right now. They're blowing up with people who aren't fighting back. You had the guy today. Was that today or yesterday? That set himself on fire.
Yeah, that was the military dude.
Yeah, he died in the hospital.
Through.
That guilt. But you know, even though he did that, he gonna come back
And get their
in
fire.
the chains. In the chains. You know, he might, you know, we might, he nigga just feel like, he falling. He's in the dust. He saw him riding his bike, he falling off his bike. You too old to be falling off that bike. All right, now listen. The Lord is funny, man. He give us little nuggets to
Yeah, the
keep
Father.
us going.
Sit in the dust.
That nigga fell off the bike and he wasn't even pedaling. He just standing there on the angel
Shit
slapped
locked-
him down.
shit
Yeah.
locked up on him.
God damn. Go ahead.
In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
All right. So you see them over there in the Holy Land today, completely being demons and the whole world seeing it front and center. All right? So with that being said, now we can go read Isaiah 47. Because I don't even think we ever read it. We didn't ever get to it, did we? Yeah, but that's what we want. That's what we're going to start off with the Spirit do what it do.
God. I got it here. Isaiah 47 and what was it? 1 right off top, right? It's Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
All right?
Sit on the ground. There is no throne.
So he's going to be stripped from his position, man. Okay? But who's going to strip him from that position? Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so he's going to be ruling when the Lord returns, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. I'll get that while you read verse 2.
God. And it says,
Okay,
O
okay. Let him read that
No,
first.
no, so what you gonna say? You said, "Oh, daughter of Babylon." Right?
Okay,
the O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no longer be called tender and delicate.
Yeah. This is a link, linking Esau into
down here and live in it in our body, whether it be good or bad.
Yep.
Whether you're born blind, handicapped, or you a baby and you get shot by a stray bullet, right? You die early for some kind of disease. Okay, that's a judgment for what you've done in your past life. Nobody escapes judgment, man.
Yep.
The Lord is clothed that way, man. All the spirits and all the spirits of the earth were created in the very beginning, man. There is no new thing under the sun, as the priest said, Ecclesiastes 1:9.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know that was a Jake, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Goddamn, Issachar was, man. Boy, he was gainsaying his ass off.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, though, man. You know,
Okay.
edification.
Yeah, man.
Edification,
So
brother.
we can go back to the we can go back to Micah the 4th chapter. And just kind of go along the lines, proving that, hey man, the people in the Holy Land saying that they're the people, it just don't fit.
Keep going up to verse 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Micah 4:3, and he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
So this is the reverse of Joel the 3rd chapter. In Joel the 3rd chapter, it talks about the militarization of all the nations, which you see happening now. Everybody's gearing up. Japan started militarizing, and they haven't done that since World War II.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So what we're seeing is the weak saying they're strong. Nations are aligning with Russia. Nations are aligning with NATO and the EU. This big clash is the stage is being set. Go ahead.
It says, nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
So, all right, when the true people go back to the Holy Land, it's telling us here that the nations aren't going to learn war anymore. Again, ask yourself, if you believe in this book, is that what you see today? If not, somebody's lying. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 4 it says, but they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid.
Yeah, complete peace, and none shall make them afraid. Huh, is that happening over there today? No. When they went into the Holy Land in 1948, they were bombed that same night. None shall make them afraid. They got a whole slew of commercials and advertisement to campaign people, oh, don't be anti-Semitic. Afraid of people questioning their bloodline, their heritage.
Yep.
They're afraid.
Yep.
Does that line up with scripture? It doesn't. So somebody's lying here when you start dealing with prophecy. And that's why you always got to deal with prophecy when the scarf will come up, when you deal with anybody, because the bar gets too high.
Yep.
Because the Lord only unlocks that access to that capability. You play a video game, you got a character that's locked up, and you got to reach a certain level to even play with that character.
Yep.
Okay, the Lord isn't going to reveal the understanding of prophecy to somebody he isn't dealing with. So if somebody coming up and they're not in the right spirit, man, you go into prophecy on their ass, the bar gets too high. Yeah.
Like the other Apostle always said, they'll just drag them out the deep waters with prophecy.
Yeah. They can't deal. All right. So that was it on that Micah the 4th chapter. Now I want to go to unless you got something, we can go to
No, yeah, I had that. This is Revelation 21:24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor unto it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is talking about when the kingdom is set, man. Scripture letting me know that the kings are going to lie in their glory, man. But that's after they serve their punishment. All right. After they receive their recompense, man, and there will be peace. All right. There will be no more war. There will be no more. Scripture let it be known that we're going to burn up the weapons, man.
Yep.
Okay. So there will be no more ICBM missiles. Joel 3 talks about that. You know, those what do you call it? Those people are strong, which has never been and should never be again. That's talking about the missiles.
Yep.
That's not going to be anymore in the kingdom, man. All that's going to be erased and done away with, man.
All this concrete gonna be pulled up.
Oh, man.
All of it.
Yep.
Everything. All the tainting that you've done to the earth. It talks about in 2 Ezra 11 at the end. It talks about the earth being refreshed.
Yep.
That it's going to be made right again.
Yep.
Also, I just want to make this quick point. When the true children go back to the Holy Land, they're also going to be immortal. Jacob Rothschild died the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not fitting the prophecy at all. You know, he was just going to say, go ahead.
I was gonna say was that righteous people are put back into their rightful position, man, it's going to be the total opposite of what you see taking place right now on the planet Earth, man. You see, that's why the scripture saying, Proverbs, when the righteous are in authority, the people going to rejoice. Yeah. You see, because even under the rulership of under Yahweh Shah, all right, the 144,000 pushing out the laws, these different nations, like I said in Micah 4, they're gonna be able to, they're gonna eat under their own, they're gonna eat of their own vine and sit under their own fig tree. They're gonna be able to enjoy the possession that the Lord gave unto them, man.
Right.
The particular land, man.
Right.
See, like it says in Deuteronomy, when he separated the sons of Adam, roughly paraphrasing, you see, and gave them their possessions. You see, they go. Each nation have got a spot in the on the earth, a land that the Lord has given unto them.
Inheritance.
Yeah. And they're going to be able to go back to it, and they're going to be able to enjoy it, man, under a righteous rulership.
And that's how all the nations are going to be blessed.
Yes.
The people that aren't of the line.
Yes.
They're going to be blessed because there's going to be a righteous rulership established.
Yep.
Okay? Not in the sense that they get to partake in the promises. No, they're still going to be mortal. They're still going to die like men.
Yep.
They're still going to, they're still going to have to be taught of his ways. That right there lets you know there's a separation. Yeah. Because when you go to Jeremiah 31:31, if somebody get it real quick, the laws are going to be written within the children of Israel's inward parts. They're going to be perfect and unable to sin. But then in Micah 4, it talks about the kingdom of heaven. Nations coming up to learn of righteousness.
Right.
Which isn't going to be necessary because the scriptures say that no man shall have to teach his neighbor once we're changed.
God.
But go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 31:31. And behold, the day shall come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
All 12 tribes.
Not according to the covenant that I made with them, with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand and brought them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they did break.
Right.
Although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord.
Right, so he's talking about making a new covenant established upon better prominence, but with the same family of people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right, and that covenant is that marriage contract. Same marriage contract that was in Mount Sinai.
Right.
That we break, that was mentioned. But this covenant shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. Well, I will put my law in their inward parts, and I will write them in their hearts, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
Yeah, man. So that's a specific line of people who aren't going to have to be taught at that point.
Yep.
All right, but the nations are going to benefit from a righteous rulership. So we're going to wrap it up, man. The lesson was edifying. Want to give all praises once more to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. May the blessing of relation be upon your house. Shalom.